Hi, and welcome back to It's Okay
To Be Wrong.
A podcast with KB and Tanner Cunningham. Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty swell. It's a good day. It's been a nice... Oh,
Hello.
ding. Welcome. How are you?
I am good. It is a beautiful day. It is Wednesday. No, it's not. That's a lie. It's Tuesday afternoon. It's about 5
o'clock. It might be Wednesday when this
o'clock.
goes out, though.
Well, I know. You might be getting this on Wednesday. Anyways, it's been gorgeous here in Colorado. It reminds me of why we live here right now. The Colorado sun, if you don't know, we live at about 6,000 feet. So that's much stronger than like my sea level folks, my Kentucky friends that live at 2 feet. And like the people on the East Coast that live by the ocean, just like 50 degrees here is powerful. And I have a little bit of a sunburn. And I am so glad.
Yeah, no. We've spent some nice quality time outside, going for some walks, spending just like time sunbathing on our porch.
It's been fabulous.
Yeah.
As we were like getting ready to start, I've been playing the technical engineer and we're having to like record back and forth and like get the audio MIDI and yada, yada, yada. Basically, I say all that to say it reminded me of a time when I was a kid and I would record myself on like a radio player and I would just like record myself over and over again. My grandma always had a lot of cassette tapes in her office. So I would go to my mom's like parts room in the back where they kept the stock and like record myself back there and sing like behind a wall and then like play it back and listen to myself. And then I'd be like, oh, that doesn't sound good. I need a new take. Like, and so I would like sing my songs to it and like sing along. Especially like Britney Spears.
Well, obviously the Queen Britney Spears.
Yeah, like Britney Spears was like my main inspiration.
But do you get like, what is that called where you can't hear your own voice? You know, like where that gives people the ick or like makes them cringe.
Oh,
like if you record
it does
something.
give me the cringe, but I'm acutely aware of my own voice.
Yeah, you like know what it sounds like.
I know exactly what it sounds like. I know exactly what I sing like. I know exactly when I crack. I know exactly when I've changed the pitch. I always change the key.
Constantly.
Like, no, I literally like it's like a fun little habit. Like, so yeah, I say all that to say, I manifested this.
You did. We did. Because I actually used to steal my mom's recording device too and like sing. She went back to college late in life. And so she would like take a little, whatever that is called, you know, like a little recorder.
A recorder,
yeah.
like a voice recorder. Like you
Yeah.
would use like if you're a journalist or
Exactly.
notes person. Yeah.
And she would take it to her classes and so she could listen back. So I wonder how many times I like screwed her over and like it's just me like belting Wicked.
Oh my gosh.
In front of her college professor.
I didn't realize you were that old.
Yeah.
I was first, second grade.
No, how old was I? I don't know. I was young, but
You were young, like 14, 15 young, or like 5, 6 young, or somewhere in the middle?
I was like in the middle somewhere, you know.
No, that's so fair.
Yeah.
No, it was just fun. Like recording yourself, hearing it back. I also did do radio commercials as a kid.
Made you feel famous.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It absolutely made me feel famous. But like I was acutely aware of my own voice from a young age, especially because of that, because I would have to listen to it back, hear myself. They would like say, oh, you need to do this better, or you speak too fast here, or you do this here, or you and your brother need to stop arguing, or we're not going to do this take.
Made you a good vessel for feedback.
No, literally, I've been a feedback bitch my whole life.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's fun, huh? Like, you know, full circle moments. We've manifested this. What is this life?
We always knew we'd get here.
We'd always knew we'd get here. Yeah. Now, I'm excited. Tonight we have some season, like mid-season finale TV. And I think the second, which one? Oh, in Roni, we're getting the first reunion episode. So I'm excited to be watching some TV tonight with you. We'll see how that goes. We'll report back soon. What else is on your mind?
Well, it's a good question. Am I supposed to be thinking about something?
No, I just didn't know if you wanted me to get into the stories or like.
No, maybe I want you to kind of like talk about your idea that you had about your book thing.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, so this is something, it's in the notes that I just have not like brought up yet. There's been so many other things to talk and we take notes on our phone and my phone usually dies. So like I just like give Tanner the spur and then like whatever happens, happens. So I have this idea about doing like celebrity book club. And let me give you the idea of like why. So I'm a person who reads constantly for my job, but I don't like read to enjoy. I read because I need to read, fact check. I read because I need to research. I read because there's an article I'm going to be providing, but it's not like something that like I do for fun. And I'm like, I want to read for fun.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start doing it with a celebrity book club, not all memoirs, but just like it can be things written about celebrities or like their own personal books. So I'm starting with Patti Smith, Just Kids. And let me give you a little bit of insight of Patti Smith, Just Kids. Patti Smith, incredible author, poet, singer, songwriter, a legend. And she is referenced a lot in Taylor Swift's work, and that's really why I became interested in this book. And her partner / longtime friend / like she calls like her basically her soulmate, like it's her person, was Robert Mapplethorpe. And you are very interested in like that type of world, so it just feels like a really cool intersection of like celebrity, art, and culture. So I'm going to be reading about it. I'm going to be posting it and just sharing it with you all. If you have a local library, like check out Libby, like go get signed up for a Libby card. I was able to listen to this on Audible, but I was really enamored with the pages. The illustrated version was really cool because Robert Mapplethorpe was an artist. And like a lot of his work is in there, a lot of his photos, the pictures and work they did together. And it's a lot about like when they were first together, when they were like together. And like how they like wrestled through New York City and like came up and like really made their art come alive in a time where like New York was buzzing and also like falling apart. So it was cool. It is a time like totally. How do you pay for your rent, but also like art and like culture is literally at the epicenter. Like, could you imagine?
No, I can't.
Right. But like you can't pay your bills, but
no, I don't want to imagine that, honestly.
No,
that
obviously
sounds horrendous.
We wouldn't imagine that, but I'm just saying like it was just a gritty time to be alive.
Now, since we can't share the same book because I like this idea that you had, I'm gonna go like a lighter route. I'm gonna read Single AF Cocktails by Ariana Madix.
I love that, honestly, because there's so many stories in Single AF Cocktails by Ariana Madix. We'll both talk about it. We also have Heartbreak is a National Anthem here by Rob Sheffield, which is about Taylor Swift and her work, music. And we also have Stassi Schroeder, You Can't Have It All. And then we have a couple other books. And I heard Miss Scheana Shay is coming out with a book called My Soft Side, because we've seen her good side and her bad side, but we haven't seen her soft side. So I will secure that on Libby.
Now, is that supposed to be like a memoir? Because if so, that sucks for the name of memoir.
I think that's what it's called. Hold on, let me Google it. So I'm not like those other
the memoirs of a she
shoe.
shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like I would prefer the memoirs of a she shoe. Like give us something good. Like what does that mean? Like I understand like once you told me, but like.
No, it's called My Good Side, not My Soft Side.
Oh, okay. My Good Side.
Yeah, it's an intimate memoir from Vanderpump Rules star Scheana Shay, delving into everything from the origin story of the iconic show to her struggles with infertility. I can't read. Sorry.
That's why she's going to start a book club, guys.
No, literally.
She can't fucking read.
I have to get better at it. Media literacy is important. Before 11 seasons of the record-breaking 2-time Emmy-nominated show, she, not winner, just nominated. You know what? Good that you've lost. Now there's room for wins.
Room for wins. But I think the name as a whole still sucks. I stand by that statement. The Memoirs of a She Shoe would have been much better.
The Memoirs of a She Shoe would have been so cute.
So cute. What would you have named it? Good as Gold, like something like that. Like I mean, there's a million that I could come up to besides.
Like this is actually about me. Like something like because her brand is always like it's not about me. Did you hear about me? Like finally about me.
Good as me.
Like literally.
Instead of Good as Gold, good as
I'm
me.
the gold. Like anything. Like we could literally workshop this for hours and
we won't.
We won't because you're not getting my ideas for free.
Yeah, it's already going to print.
I don't know. But the book I am excited about, though, Giggly Squad.
That's going to be interesting. We'll see because I can't wait to see what Hannah's mom wrote for us.
No, literally. Thank you, Lauren.
Lorna. We don't know. But we love you, girl. Now, I did want to follow up with you because we're nearing the end of January. Just one more week, which is kind of crazy to think about when we put that into perspective. Like, we've done so much. We've been so, like, we've
been to 3 different states.
Exactly. We've been places and...
We've taken multiple flights already.
With that being said, I know that you committed to, on the pod, like, sharing, like, your goals and things that you're doing. Like, how's that coming? We're holding you accountable.
Okay, my goals. What goals did I share about?
Oh my God, that's not for me to remember. What are your goals?
No, honestly though, my goals are going well. What I will say is Tanner and I bought a planner recently because we do a lot of things digitally, but I know as a person that I like things hands-on, tangible. And so to see it, so one of the things that we did for our goals this year was actually buy a planner, and we sit down every Sunday and write out like, this is what we're planning for the week. This is what we need to do for the week. These are when things will be posted. This is when we'll shoot things. This is when we're going to the gym. This is when we're working out. Like all of the little info is in there, which is helpful.
It was something like, I don't know. It was like you wanted to push back or something.
Sorry. I thought like I share about my gym goals all the time. That's the reason I was like, which set of goals?
Yeah, I came up with very shallow goals and was like excited about the planner, but you were like very succinct and like your thought and like it felt heartfelt. So I was just like, you know your goals. I don't know. But it was something like that.
Listen, I'm not saying I'm doing great at it right now.
Okay, fair.
I'm not saying I'm doing great at it right now. And I would say that if you look around, if people that don't look like you
look around
and take any suggestions from that, I think you would understand why there's some unrest there. I'm having a big push pull, but there is one thing I did today though. I stood up for myself today.
Love that. What'd you do?
Well, I got sent this like contract for a brand and the payment was unreasonably low. It was practically free.
Right.
Like didn't even like for the cost of like washing my own head.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of gifted campaigns that I feel like we're like in the market to do.
And so what I did was I sent back my thing very firmly and said no, and I'm waiting to hear.
Yeah, great. I love
that. And then I also did that with
Good
something
job.
else the other day. So like, I am standing up for myself. There are a couple of things that like I'm getting better at and just not being saying like, sure, absolutely, I'll do that for this. And it's like so much work, time and effort. And so I am saying no on things. We're really working on building our brand. We're really working on like fine tuning like what we want to like share with you all, because we do have such a heart for community and like sharing and creativity.
Like making it succinct and make sense for the brand, like just being very like more
direct
focused and direct,
but still feel like very natural and authentic to like who we are as humans. And like I'm a messier human and Tanner's a more refined human, and so like finding that fun push pull is really fun to work together. So I enjoy that. So but yes, I am standing up for myself in some ways, and in other ways I feel like I have like backed down and I feel
work to do.
The
work continues.
The work always continues
every day, every damn day.
We do it.
We do it. With gusto, some would say.
Gusto.
Speaking of someone doing it with gusto, Justin Baldoni.
What is the Baldoni doing?
Well, he released an emotional voicemail that he sent to Blake Lively. Now, you and I listened to this in part last night, I think, on TikTok.
Yeah.
What are your initial like guttural reactions and thoughts?
My guttural reaction was, he has a great voice.
Yeah, totally.
The second thing was,
that's why he has a podcast.
No, literally, that's why he has a podcast. Don't go listen. You listen to mine.
Yeah.
I'm selfish.
No, I'm like, if he wants to come on, he can be a guest.
No, literally. I would literally let you speak on anything you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to send me voicemails in the middle of the night to like
please
secure.
don't, because I'll cuss you out.
Well, here's the thing. She texted him at 1:30 and he responded at 2 a.m.
No, for sure.
So it's like he was just responding as succinct. And I don't know what actors' lives are like, what time they wake up, what time they go to bed. I don't know what time reporting to set is. That's not my field to handle. What I will say is he seemed very kind, concerned, a little stressed in the voicemail. He seemed like stressed. He seemed like how I used to send voice memos to staff that hated me.
Yeah, it seemed like he wanted to like keep her happy, keep her appeased. Right?
Yeah. And like it felt like, and some of those things too, like I understand using a voice memo because you want to convey like the inflection in your voice. You don't want anything to be misconstrued. And so I think that's part of the voice memo tactic. Like now it's here. Like you can take anything in text, but now you like hear my voice. And so like people take inflection as like key in a lot of things. So
does inflection hold up in the court of law? Any lawyers, please report back. Thank you.
I think intent does.
Well, intent, but inflection in a voice memo, and that's like the thing. Don't most voice memos like expire after a certain amount of time? Like, how do they even get these?
You keep those.
Oh yeah, you can.
I say keep
them.
in my
That's
voice
true.
memos.
Yeah, but if you that's true.
And I definitely would. And Justin Baldoni was in his carrying his receipts era.
Yeah,
like there is not. I love receipts.
Yeah,
you love receipts.
I do.
You're
I want to start
junk
journal. Yeah. I love them so much.
Yeah, we're gonna actually film that soon. Maybe tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm like we'll see. So that Justin Baldoni. And then also, I am late to the party.
What?
I didn't realize Blake talked about her suppositories.
Oh, yes. In some released text messages, Blake, excuse me, Blake says something about like she's an asshole and like her suppositories can like vouch for it.
Yeah, it was like, she was like, he said, I like sentimental Blake or something. And she was like, I've never met her. And he was like, but I like asshole Blake too.
Yeah.
And he was like, she was like, I've met her and my suppositories also have.
Right.
Which is like, oh, well, but also like,
I don't know. It's just like,
I just wonder if she's okay. Like at the end of the day, like, is she okay? Because like,
I just don't think Joan Rivers would joke about that. She might. Actually.
No, I just mean like, why is that your response? And like, why do you hate anytime somebody like shows you any type of like vulnerability or like, you know, like he's like, I like this sentimental version of you. And she's like, I've never met her. Like she, like, you know, like, and like, I can't imagine like what you must be feeling that like you have to immediately come up with a front.
Well, who knows? Maybe Ryan had her phone.
But yeah, Ryan could have had her phone because that is a whole thing. And this is all alleged. Obviously. But yeah. So there's Blakey.
The drama continues. There's gag orders in place now, I think. But I think the last that I read or heard is that Justin Baldoni's team has subpoenaed Blake and Ryan Reynolds' text. So that's like not good. Because if she's going to say she's Khaleesi in text messages and talk about suppositories in text, I'm worried.
No, it's going to be wild. Wild. Speaking of less wild things.
Yeah, please bring us down a notch or two.
Bhad Babie was when the internet is mad at Bhad Babie.
Okay, yeah, you were mentioning this to me, and I was very confused why everyone was so up in arms with Bhad Babie, because the photo that I saw of her, I believe she was maybe getting gas. She was like filling up her car.
The first one
I
saw of her was in a bra in like just underwear.
Oh, okay. Well, and she had like very clear under eye like bruises, which is very typical of having received a nose job or like a rhinoplasty. And so I was like, okay, Bad Bunny, she made like $20 million last year on OnlyFans. Like, this lady can afford a nose job. I don't give a damn. Like, get a nose job, girl. I mean, you didn't need it probably, but like, live life, love. Maybe you did. Maybe you have a deviated septum like me.
Who's to know?
Who knows?
Who's to tell your medical history sudden strike?
Right. Not me.
Who's to tell about your esophagus?
Not me. And her nose. So we don't know.
Right. We don't know about her nostrils.
You told me why everyone was so up in arms.
It's because she's undergoing cancer treatment at the same time. And the doctors share that it's not great to have elective surgery while also undergoing treatment because your body needs maximum amount of time to rest. Now, as someone who has had surgery, like I've had a boob job and that required a lot of rest and I overdid it and got a hematoma.
Yeah.
And like, I'm just saying, like, as I agree, your body needs so much to rest if you're going through cancer treatment. That's wild. But also, like, one life to live. Who am I to tell you, like, it's your money, spend it, but that's unhinged. It's unhinged. No, but if you want to be unhinged and you have the money to be unhinged, be unhinged. But no, it's just not a good example. But like, go wild. Nobody said you wanted to be the example. You didn't say that. I found you on Dr. Phil in my Gucci flip-flops.
Not being the example. So yeah, I'm like, it's not.
It's on brand.
Yeah.
Actually, I fully turned a curtain. Bad Babie's on brand with her nose job.
With her nose job during chemo. That is really something though. Like I can't imagine, like I've had family who've like gone through chemo and stuff like that. And like it does take so much out of you. So like to do an elective surgery like that, that is mind boggling and baffling.
Well, and on the face, like the face hurts.
Yeah. So I just hope and praying Bad Bunny. No, that's not
Bad Baby.
Bad Baby.
It's okay. To be wrong, that's the third time you've called him Bad Bunny.
Listen, at Christmas, I really fucked up a name. That's a story for another day, but
that's a song for another time.
Anyway, so yeah, I hope she gets to rest and like she can heal and good luck with your treatment.
Now, we also hope Travis Kelce gets to rest over these next 2 weeks because he's going to the big game. Gonna see
Travis. My Travie made it to the big game. One step closer to Kelce being my last name. Call me Mrs. Taylor Purdy. I don't actually know how the rest of it goes. That is a song is called The Ring, AI song. That's how I look it up on YouTube. Wow, you guys. The
If
AI,
you want a ring, I want one too.
yeah, they were working overtime on that hit, and it's an earworm.
You can call me Mrs. Flirty.
But yeah, all that to say, Travis and the Chiefs have officially made it to the Super Bowl again.
And they're playing against the Philadelphia Eagles. So we're seeing
Again.
the same matchup as last year.
Minus the brother
You know, the NFL,
is rigged.
that's what I was getting to. You know, it's not classified as sports. It's classified as entertainment.
T.
Like, that's what I found out today.
No. Really?
Yeah, that's what I saw on TikTok. So if it's true, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm like, who
I'm
knows?
actually going to Google it right now. But here's the thing.
What?
Travis Kelce and Taylor, they shared this cute little like moment on the field, yada, yada. They kiss.
Right after they won the AFC championship against the Bills, Taylor and Donna rushed to the center of midfield
with her Louis Vuitton gloves with a full brand endorsement.
Yeah, with the beanie and the gloves, and gave him a little smoochie.
She gave him smoochies, and then it was supposedly heard
What?
that she said, "I love you so much. I'm so proud."
Oh.
I mean, what else would you say? Like, you just won. You stink,
Yeah,
you big boy.
Yeah, what if she was like, you could have played better, babe. Let's be honest. Like,
Let's
you
be honest.
did
I
fuck
give us-
around on that play.
Like, what if she had like an in-night mirror with Andy Reid, like, and she was like talking to the players, and she was like, "Get your ass up, Travis, and work,"
No, I hope so.
because she's the hardest working woman in the room. I will always say. So I'm just like,
Absolutely.
Taylor could give calls.
Yeah.
She could literally just be like, Andy Reid, I just need you to know that this is the right call, and you need to get Travis's. He's been a little slow lately. Let's go. Like,
She'd be like, or she whispers in his ear, remember the Eras tour? You could do better, Trav.
remember when I rocked the stage at Arrowhead? You can't do shit at Arrowhead.
That's probably what happened, actually.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
But then they had this after party at the Kansas City steakhouse that they always go to, Prime Social.
I've heard of it.
And then the guest sipped on cocktails. Do you want to guess the name of the cocktails?
Yeah. T-Baby.
That's what it should be called, but they don't have one.
Okay. I had no idea then.
The Pineapple Express. I set you up for failure.
Yeah, I was like, that wasn't even like
I know,
exciting.
they're just like regular. Just
I was like, that's cute. They gave them like specialty cocktail
no,
names for their big
only the
win.
Mahomes did because they're
Pineapple
sympathizers.
Express. Damn.
Pineapple Express, the Elderflower Paloma. I think I might be into that. And the Mahomes.
All those sound whack.
Wackadoodle. I want a tequila.
Yeah. I'm like, I just would take champagne. What do you think Taylor had?
I'm flying from Japan to be seen with the man that loses.
So dirty.
There you go. I got it.
The earworm, I'm telling you guys. The Ring AI song on YouTube.
No, but we are excited to watch the Super Bowl in a couple weeks, see what happens. What's your prediction? I mean, I already gave my prediction the other day.
Kendrick is going to be doing the halftime show. Which
And he
is
just
like,
won a Pulitzer Prize. We need to talk about that. Kendrick
and Sis is
Lamar.
going to be with him
I
performing.
know, I'm
But
so
yes,
excited.
Kendrick Lamar won a Pulitzer Prize, which is like really incredible. So
Yeah, and
Cool.
his like response was, "It should have already happened," and I agree 1,000%. He won a Pulitzer Prize for his 2018 hip hop Damn, and it was the first time an award was given to an artist outside of classical or jazz. So it's really cool. It's really freaking cool, and he's had a huge year, and yeah.
Oh, and to answer the question to fully close the loop, yes, NFL is widely considered an entertainment business. So, but that's just because people primarily watch football games for enjoyment, to be entertained.
But it's still labeled
But it
under
is
as entertainment. But if
classified
it's
as entertainment and not a sport.
But if it's classified as something, then you operate as that, even if sports might be an undertone. Here's how I think about it. Wrestling, people are still wrestling. Football, people are still playing football. But the purpose of said sport is for entertainment and not for the joy of the sport. That's why these people make millions, so they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. But if this really is all about entertainment, I think we need to do better.
Are you not
with
entertained?
I think we need to do better with paying our people who dance for them or like cheer for them. And then also we need cooler outfits, cooler uniforms. We can like reinvent the wheel. Like y'all have been in these same like pants and jerseys and helmets. Like let's do something cool.
No, Christian, who's that girl, Kristen? That's
Check or whatever.
yeah,
Juszczyk.
I don't know how to say her last name. Her
My
husband's
apologies.
very famous
He plays
football
for a
player.
team. Yeah.
That last year, I think that They went against the
No
Chiefs
idea.
in the, but I don't remember. It doesn't matter. The point is, she has a really cool NFL line. Paige DeSorbo was just seen wearing it. Taylor's worn it before. Like, what if she could actually design like jerseys and stuff? That'd be sick. Second thing is, absolutely agree with you. They need to be paying these cheerleaders more, all these other people's more. These people at the top, these people at the head, they always have their money. And I also think that, you know, I'm probably getting paid to show up at the NFL game if I get paid to show up everywhere else. So if they have money to pay you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, close the loop on that.
Chiefs win. That's what I think will happen.
That's your prediction. I agree. The Chiefs are obviously going to win. So Dave Portnoy, if you're listening to this, hey, we would love to be on Barstool. But additionally, bet on your girl this time, Taylor and the Chiefs. Okay.
Mr. Steal Girl. No, that is top tier. Now, this was a cute little announcement. I mean, Ariana had a private little Oscar celebration yesterday.
Right. You were showing me this. Ethan Slater shared it to his Instagram, I believe.
Yes, and it was like her holding a set of balloons while looking out a window.
Yeah, an upsized level balloon set that's all pink Glinda style.
Like, it's pretty.
Yeah, she could float away.
She could definitely float away.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it was amazing. Love
you
that.
had her tethered to the ground.
Ah. Yeah, so that was like cute. Congratulations, Ariana, on your Oscar. You do deserve it. They snubbed
She didn't
you.
win an Oscar.
What?
She didn't win an Oscar.
No, on your
said
nomination.
Congratulations on your Oscar.
Oh, sorry. It's just her first. Oh, sorry. She did not win her Oscar yet.
She's
Let me not
nominated
spread
for the
misinformation
first
like
time.
that
Yes.
other podcast with the Brit. She hasn't won yet. I hope she does win. She was snubbed at the Golden Globes. So was Cynthia Erivo.
So that doesn't look good, but we'll see.
But, you know, you never know.
You never know.
You can call me Mrs. Taylor Purdy. I ain't flying to Japan. Okay. But speaking of Japan,
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with Japan. Grammys are coming soon.
Okay, yeah.
Tell me about it, baby. You just put some stuff in here about the Grammys.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw a TikTok, so I screenshot who all was going to be performing.
It's this weekend.
It is this weekend?
Yeah, the Grammys is this weekend at the Crypto Arena. We were actually in Los Angeles. We're going to be in Los Angeles soon, very aligned with this week. But we were in Los Angeles during the Grammys last year, and it was like wild, torrential downpours. And I remember I have a picture of Taylor Swift announcing TTPBD at the Pally Hotel, like on my phone still. I was like, what is she going to say?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are the performers this year. So tell me who you're most excited about. We have Billie Eilish, Benson Boone, Chappell Roan, Charlie XCX, Doechii, Ray, Sabrina Carpenter, Shakira, Teddy Swims. 1, 2, 3.
Chappell
Shakira.
Roan. You were kidding about Shakira.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
No, I was actually thinking, why is Shakira performing? Did she release music this year?
That stopped me.
I'm Googling it
but
right
also
now.
Teddy Swims. I mean, I know a lot of people like them.
No, everybody loves Teddy Swims. I get it.
I can see Sabrina Carpenter right off the heels of her VMA performance, and as well as Chappell Roan. And I think Chappell Roan, you heard it here first. This is my prediction. She is obviously going to win Best New Artist at the Grammys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without a doubt. And did you see that leaked? I saw something on the Daily Mail. I don't know where it is, or else.
Yeah,
I would
you
talk
told me
about
about this and kind of like the suggested snubs.
Yeah, the suggested. Yeah, Taylor's apparently not going to win anything, so I'm going to go ahead and predict that here too, or not win anything, but she won't win in the top categories.
Yeah, I didn't foresee her winning in the top categories either. Just with no offense to my girl,
right?
But just all the music that came out this year, I didn't see her winning in top categories based off the music that came out with it. Now, do I love Tortured Poets? Absolutely. Play it, listen to it backwards, but I cry to it in the shower. You know, Tortured Poets is that kind of album. I love it. It's devastating.
Devo.
And I love to be sad. I'm a Cancer. I'm an Aquarius. I love that. And yeah, I absolutely foresee that happening. I hope Sabrina wins.
I think she'll win. Yeah.
I do think Taylor might win with a collaboration. She's doing 2 collaborations, one with Sabrina, one with Gracie Abrams.
Cool.
So I think she might win one of those.
Yeah, I like that. I'm excited to see Charlie XCX. I don't know if she'll win. I think she might.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
We know. Please help her win.
Thank you, Yeah.
Doechii, I'm excited for her. She's been all over my TikTok. I'm obsessed with her.
No, and people are I'm always in Swiftie talk, and people are saying that she's giving us clues with her like post right now, because Taylor posted Doechii when she was like, we're back with the Eras tour.
Right.
And then now like what Doechii just posted, it's a whole thing. So
Cool.
I'm excited to see like it all play out.
We'll see. We'll watch. On
Hollywood
Sunday.
is just big performance art.
Just like the NFL.
Literally, it's all, and it's fun. Okay, buy in. Just buy in.
Okay, I'm bought.
No, literally, I'm bought.
I'm bought.
Was there anything else that we really had? Oh, never mind. Forget that. We did forget this.
Teased that too. Now people are going to be devastated. You were so
Well,
excited.
you probably won't be as devastated as we were, but I mean, not devastated. You're not going to be as excited as we were. But yesterday, Tanner was watching TikToks and he watched when Travis's teammate Xavier was talking about Taylor Swift, and she was like, "Oh, she's as tall as me." And my notes said
she was taller than me.
yeah. And his thing online says that he's like 5'10" or whatever, or 5'11", and such that she's 5'10", and they're like, is he lying about his height?
Obviously, because he already told on himself. He said Taylor Swift was taller than him. Now, granted, she was in like a high-heeled boot, but
she was in her Louis Vuitton Skywalkers.
yeah, but like Xavier, you might only be 5'9", my friend.
I know,
and
you
that's
probably
literally
lied
okay.
on your
That's
license,
literally
and
okay.
like, who hasn't
Shout
lied?
out to the
Okay,
short kings
I lie
everywhere.
about my weight on my license. Right now, it might be correct. I might actually be underweight. Thank you, Bahala Vitality.
Shout out.
I'll share about that with y'all any day if you want to know. Let me know.
Oh, an update from TV that we watched.
Oh yeah, TV to talk about.
Southern Hospitality.
Ba-ba-doo.
That's not the theme song.
It's like, it's a transition of that song though.
No, it's not the same song, but it's not.
It's a different AI version of that song. You can call me Mrs. Taylor Purdy. This is going to be the AI episode.
AI. For real.
No, we
AI in
love
the entertainment
AI.
industry.
AI, the entertainment industry.
But yeah, so what was I? Oh,
Sorry,
we
I just
finished
repeated
up. Yeah, no, you're fine. We finished up the Southern Hospitality in like a week, less than a week. It was
No, there was only like 30 something episodes, and it was freezing, you guys. Like, what else was I going to doing? The sun didn't come out for 7 days.
Yeah, I'm not washing my hair and been watching Southern Charm.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, when we're outside, like, we're outside.
Yeah.
And then when I'm inside, I'm like, I can work from home. I can cook from home. I can work out from home. I can do it all from home. And I just run the errands that I want to run. So we were watching Southern Hospitality. I'm obsessed. We were wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
And who's your favorite? We're going back. We talked about this a little bit the other day, but now that you've watched seasons 1 through 3, because the other day we only watched seasons 2 and 3, because you all know how I feel about seasons.
1. I still think Danny. Is that her name?
Mia.
Thank you. Mia.
Yeah, Mia's great. I'm hoping Mia comes back more for season 3. She just placed top 5 in her pageant, and we're not seeing her a ton right now, but I'm hoping she's like going to be more involved, because I miss her. She is a great voice of reason. She tells the truth, and she's just pretty. Like, I love seeing pretty people on my screen.
It's hard for me to see a spot for her though they're just as like a full-time cast member, because she doesn't work at the club. So in the club, she's not fam. So I think she has to be like a friend of, unfortunately for me. But I love her and she's my favorite.
Oh yeah, but as long as I have her on my screen, like, I'm
Yeah.
good. Like, and I feel like they do friends of, like, I feel like half the cast is friends of.
I
Like, they
agree.
just like show up, they get a confessional. Everybody gets a confessional.
Okay, so let me think about main cast then. My favorite. Oh God, it's so hard. They're all so flawed, but also lovable.
No, I love TJ.
Yeah, for sure.
TJ is like my little friend. I want him to be like nurtured and taken care of and just like find love. Like, that's how I feel about him.
Spoiler: do you think Maddie and Joe Bradley, are gonna be in game? Like, are they gonna be together next season? Like, the only one that's
Next
really
season?
stayed together.
No, I don't think
really?
so. I don't know.
The only ones that's really stayed together throughout all this is Will and Emmy.
And Emmy has always wanted to be, I think this is a great conversation, is that Emmy has said from season 1, she said exactly what she wanted.
Without a doubt, yeah.
She said, I want a big ring. I watched it last night. Why do you want me to be a lawyer? And she's like, well, I want it for you and all your things, but I also want a big ring, and I want to like take care of the kids and live my ideal life. And so right now when they're telling her, she's saying you're anorexic. Sorry, trigger warning. My apologies. But he's saying these to her, saying things about her, like she's acting like she has this
Well,
an
and
eating
I think
disorder.
He's even more upset that she's not drinking, more so than anything.
He hates that
He
she's
loves her
not
when
drinking.
She's
She's hyper focused on other things now. She doesn't cater to him as much, but she still is like she's holding on to that life. She's denying that he's ever said anything these things about her.
Well, and there's been multiple cheating allegations.
And she's just like, that's fine. She's has on her rose-colored glasses, I feel like, so she can like marry a man and be happy. But I'm like, girl, it's the year 2025. Like,
well,
there's so much more.
She signed up for, I guess.
She does know what she signed up for, and I think that. But I'm like, girl, you're so. I really like Emmy. Yeah, I feel like she's such like. She could be the HBIC.
Emmy is
and
like,
she kowtows to a man, and I hate that.
I don't know how to say this. Like, she could be Ariana Madix's cousin. Like, she's just like the blueprint kind of for Ariana Madix. Like, she wears the same dresses. I feel like they have the same glam. And just like, yeah, she could just be the main character energy like Ariana had on the last season of Vanderpump.
Yeah, she could be the main character like all the time because she's so just like boisterous and like.
But this dressing has gotten her down now. I will say the dressing, we're going to have to turn a corner on.
Let's talk about that.
We did. Oh, we talked about it on the last episode.
Okay, we won't talk about it anymore. Yeah, the dresses got her down.
Yeah.
These people think she stole from them. And it's hard to trust somebody when you think they stole from you.
Right.
Like, it's what.
And the way Will's response, yeah. But
he was like, didn't you do that?
Yeah.
And I'm like. So speaking of Bravo news, we also have The Real Housewives of Potomac that came out on Sunday night. We've watched it since. It was, yeah. I have a take on this.
Okay, share.
My take is that the girls were so caught up in Mia's drama all season, and Karen loved that and kept bringing it up and talking about it, and that kept them focused off of Karen and asking the hard questions because like Karen would just shut them down with legals. But those girls are crafty. They're some of the smartest. Like, they're smart. They know how to bring up drama. They know how to interweave things. Like, they are nothing but creative and brilliant women. Like,
no, totally.
And so they could have hit Karen where it hurts, but they did not, because we have had all this like Mia, Jacqueline, I love Mia, blah blah blah, Gordon, and like we didn't find out anything. And guess what? Now we're not gonna find out nothing.
No, I think that's a really astute point. Very media literate, some would say, because like even to your point, Karen last night or whenever we watched it, she just kept like going back to Mia and then like the paternity of the baby and Gordon and like you already knew, and like just trying to make it like all point back to Mia whenever she just didn't want to talk about her own stuff, which I understand. You know, it's easier to talk about someone else's porch besides your own, but like
but your porch looks like shit.
Your porch looks like shit. That's a famous saying of my dad.
It is famous. No, and so I hate that, and I'd never like to see Karen down, but the women got to it at the end. And Mia actually said this, which I was like, dang, I'm siding with Mia once again. But Mia was like, is it Potomac? Is it Potomac to have a DUI? Is it Potomac to run your car into a tree? Is it Potomac to this and that? Is it Potomac to always be caught cheating on your husband? Is it Potomac to, and I'm like, Mia, you can't talk about that one. Open marriage.
Well, Mia, you were doing the same.
I'm like, open marriage, your job, not mine. So, you know, I agreed with that point, and it really put a lot of perspective in it for me, because like the Mia drama has been like silly, not that serious, but also like, for what? We got nothing. Once again, we got nothing with this ladies for the season. I would have loved to explore Ashley's dating life more. And like that whole Josh thing was like, but still, I would have loved to explore so many other things. And this is what we've got.
Yeah.
This is what we got. We got like minutia. We got the minutia.
But I feel like Karen is going to be like Karen being gone, because I don't see her coming back.
Yeah, she's not coming back right now.
Right. Like, and I know she's not at the reunion because she's in rehab allegedly and all these things. But I think that might be the shakeup that the show needs, just to like, because it is so like stale, boring.
No,
like,
it
nothing's
is
happening. Like, it doesn't feel fun.
I agree. I think it is the shakeup that they need, because if we think about it, we'll have Giselle, Ashley, Wendy.
Yeah.
Giselle and Wendy are like getting along for the sake of getting along right now. Wendy's been so fun all season. I don't know what Wendy's done, but Wendy.
But we like the turn she's made. She's been on that Happy Eddie, I heard.
No, literally.
Allegedly.
Aren't we all? And she's been a good time. She gives funny shade.
Yeah.
She hasn't done too much, like, because you do too little, like all the things. And then we have Giselle, which I think Giselle's always here to have fun. She'll say something to your face. And I think we can get rid of Mia and Jacqueline, though.
Yeah, Mia Jacqueline can go. I don't even know that I need Stacey to stay. Like, she's
honestly, Stacey's divorce might be might be great, or it might be turmoil. That's the thing. She seems like she doesn't have a good head on her. She trusts the person she was in love with, but she doesn't know this new person.
Right.
I think that's
Well, you're
one
not,
of the clearest
she
things
kept calling
you've
him her
shared.
husband. I'm like, but you're not married to him anymore. Like, he's divorcing you, and like, he's probably going to get remarried, girl. And his new wife is going to be like, cut this bitch off. And that's how I'd be too if I was a new wife. Because you know what? I'd be taking his money next.
So there you have it, folks.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Literally straight from the horse's mouth. And like, protect yourself, protect your kids. That's what
Yeah.
I always have to say. Protect
No, for
yourself.
sure. It's just like at the end of the day for your daughter. Just like do it for her at least. Like, come on, girl.
Right, because she was getting alimony from him, but not child support.
She said she didn't want child support now.
No, she didn't get child support. She got alimony.
Okay, maybe I misunderstood, but
And because she's like, I'll always take care of. He'll always take care of his daughter. And I'm like, not if his new partner has 6 kids and he can't afford to anymore because he has to take care of everyone. Get that in writing.
yeah, no, truly.
You have to get that stuff in writing.
Get it in writing. So yeah, I don't think she could not stay either. I'd be fine with that. And Kay, no.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's shake it up. Let's have some fun. Speaking of, I think we're getting a new shake up of Atlanta Housewives soon. I think that's what's coming in the spring because we're closing out on a lot of Housewives seasons. We have Summer House coming out next week too, which I am thrilled about. We have a new Kardashians. We're not sure if we're gonna watch it.
Boyfriend?
No, it's Summer House.
I know,
Media
I was
literacy.
kidding. I was literally kidding.
No, but that's what people would say too. They're like,
Yeah.
is he on the show? Was she flirting all summer? Probably. She flirts when she speaks. It's not like intentional. She's just like Italian and correct.
That she doesn't seem like she gives
She's
flirty
just
energy.
no, but I'm
actually.
just like she's just like if a boy says something though, they take it as flirty, and she's just like,
Right.
eh. She's just like, no, I just like
yeah.
don't like you.
No, I
like,
understand that, but yeah, I'm like Paige is not like a flirt to me. She's very like dry and like matter of fact, like you said. Like she's just like Nicole Richie. Like she can't be bothered.
I love that. That's a great comparison. Can't be bothered. We love it. We love Nicole Richie. We love Paris Hilton. We're catching up on that. And with that, we're gonna wrap it up.
Wrap it before you tap it.
Literally. Don't get caught out there, guys.
Babies having
And
babies. Don't let it happen to
don't
you.
let it happen to you. I cannot have one of those right now. And on that note, thank you so much for listening to It's Okay,
To be wrong.
a podcast with Katie and Tanner Cunningham. We're thankful that you are listening, and we will be back with you soon. If you're not following us on Instagram, TikTok, or Spotify, go ahead and click all those now at It's Okay _to be wrong. You can listen to us anywhere that you get your podcast. Bye.